Hi Leo, welcome to the Witching Hour. My name is Michelle and I'm a witch. Just clearing up some energy before we begin. This is a collective reading for the sign of Leo. However it places in your chart, it is relevant for you when you come to it. This is a timeless reading, it isn't dated. I've divided up a single tarot deck, Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason, and I've divided it into 5 sections. Pentacles for the element of earth, swords for the element of air, wands for the element of fire, cups for the element of water, and the major arcana for spirit. And this is you, Leo, in the middle with the heart of the lion. So, let's begin. I feel like you're getting like a renewed heart. I just felt like this reading needed to feel intimate, peaceful, quiet, almost dark, and somewhat opulent. And I feel like I'm burning the sage here, and it's feeling like your essence is wanting to go deep into your soul and not do soul searching, but go deep into the depth, almost like the darkness. Not darkness in a negative sense, but more like you want to plumb the depths of yourself and reach into the deepest parts of yourself. Because of something profound that happened, it changed your heart. It's like your heart is looming large in this reading, and that's why I felt like I should put the candle here and your symbol. So we're going to begin, and I've already pre-shuffled the cards but haven't looked at them because 5 stacks would take forever to shuffle on camera. So in the element of earth, please remember that this reading is collective, and so please take what resonates for you and leave the rest. If you would like a more specific reading just for you, please go to my Etsy shop, The Mystic Smuggler, or you can reach me at thewitchinghour67@gmail.com. thewitchinghour67@gmail.com. So let's begin at earth, your material matters, your tangible, real hands-on stuff. The bottom of that deck and the underlying energy is the Queen of Discs. There's that regal feeling. The heart of a lion, a queen. Your sense of self-worth is very strong. It's looming large in your life right now, particularly if you're female. And there's a presence of a strong female energy who gave you this. It's almost like you inherited this person's heart of gold and soul. This is the underlying. Some of you are remembering a mother who has passed, or a grandmother. You're thinking about your ancestry and the heart that you've inherited from the feminine and from the divine feminine. The goddess power and mother energy is figuring very strong here for you. At the top of the deck, your personal card is restriction, the 5 of discs. It's almost seems like you're all dressed up and nowhere to go. Your self-worth was compromised in the past, I'm feeling, and you're having to revisit those issues here, but you're going to come out strong. I already feel that this work has been already closely examined and worked on and resolved, and you're tying up loose ends with that right now, and you're coming out on top, feeling on top again, but you're kind of at the tail end of that process, and you don't quite know what to do with that new knowledge yet, but you will. At the bottom of the deck, in the element of air, represented by swords, is the 7 of Swords, defined by the word diplomacy in this deck. And I go by the deck's definition, not my own. But I channel messages from Spirit regardless of the meaning of the deck. So, okay, having to watch your tongue, I feel. Having to watch the way you articulate your feelings, you're tired of it. You feel that someone has tarnished your crown, your good name, your standing. You want to roar, but you know you can't, or you shouldn't, or you mustn't, and you're tired of all the shoulds. But I feel you being able to restrain your frustration. Now, Spirit's giving you a channel to vent your anger through. That's what I feel. So at the top of the deck, your personal card is change, Knight of Swords. See, it is, it's changing, it's turning around. I think your patience, what I'm getting from Spirit is your patience is being rewarded, your self-restraint is being rewarded. They're saying it's like you're going to be really glad you didn't say what you really wanted to say at that particular moment, and you know what I'm talking about. I don't know what Spirit's referring to, but you do. At the bottom of the deck, like, yeah, your words could have gotten you in even though the words would have been well spoken and in a way they needed to be spoken and were deserved to be spoken in a sense, it was good that you didn't. Spirit's not advocating that you censor yourself. It was just about the timing and about the repercussions on you. And you were wise and you held your tongue at the right moment. And you will be able to speak your mind again at a future point, which is coming soon. Quite soon. It's like you dodged a bullet somehow. And now you're going to be able to get to say something, and you would have by now redefined what you wanted to say or made it more concise, and you can just like that zinger without the contempt or without the, it's like your words are being aimed better now, more concise, more precise, and really kind of piercing, even though you're not really the type of person to want to throw it. It's not about throwing someone a zinger. It's more like you really have a right to say this, and you will, and the timing is good now, so you will be able to do that. At the bottom of the deck, in inspired action, represented by wands, is the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you were... I'm feeling a sense of exhaustion. It almost feels like to you the work doesn't seem done, but it is. It's Spirit saying, promise, we're wrapping it up. We're bringing it to a close now. You will get to channel your energy the way you want to, but you just got to hold on tight. We promise you'll be able to soon. And your personal card, and there's the ace right there. See, this is the absolute turnaround right now. This is the absolute turnaround, and it's definitely inspired by Spirit. If you were thinking about something and waiting for an answer, the answer is yes for you. You get a yes. You get the green light. You get the go-ahead. And it is all systems go right now. If you were wondering, this is your answer. This is the sign, or I know you might not think of asking for signs. You feel maybe a little silly doing that, but this is it. You asked, and here, this is your answer. It's a yes. It's a go-ahead. Go. Okay, it's coming. You'll know. Okay, at the bottom of the deck of cups, representing your emotions and your relationships, is the Five of Cups. Yeah, this is defined by regret. This is that emotional pain that I was talking about earlier. Someone compromised your self-worth over here. This is the heartache here, but you're healing from that. I know you have. You're getting back into the spirit of things. You're feeling your joy again. You feel it bubbling up, and it's coming. And on the top of the deck for your personal card is the Knight of Cups, defined in this deck by the word movement. And you're feeling your heart being moved again and stirred. That's what I'm feeling, is your heart is being stirred up again like a cauldron. You're feeling it in your heart. You are really really, really emotionally moved and motivated by your emotion, your heartfelt emotion for yourself, claiming back, reclaiming the value in your life, the peace. The peace is what I feel. It's the peace. It's become paramount to you, peace and love. And you're going to restore your own joy yourself. Absolutely. At the bottom of the deck for Spirit. Oh, the Lovers. So here we have the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. So we are talking about romantic love here. Oh my God, I just got such goosebumps. You are coming in to some really heartfelt love and compassion in your life right now. You've made the right choices. You have absolutely made the right choices. And on the top of the deck, your personal card is the High Priestess. You have the inner knowing. You have the power of the moon. You have the power of the goddess energy of Hecate. I just thought of Sailor Moon. I know this is so funny, but she always says, in the name of the moon, I will punish you. And Hecate is all about feminine justice. And Spirit is giving it to you now like nobody's business. You are so self-empowered in feminine energy and by feminine energy. It ain't even funny. You have so much self-worth now. And you will be enjoying your life so much more. Your heart is so ready and open for love right now. Like big time. Bigger than, I don't know, than it ever has been before. I'm going to get one card just to determine a time frame for you. This is the Fairy Oracle by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. I have this divided the same way as these cards, but I'm only going to pick one. And the one I've selected as far as a time frame, oh, the Elder Queen, and this is the Queen of Summer. So this is about, so summertime, you're going to be blossom, you're in full bloom is what it is. Full bloom. Full, I mean, nothing can hold you back now. It just really feels that way. All that waiting, any sorrow you may have felt, it was all worth it. All worth the trouble, the effort, the time you've had to wait, the lessons you had to learn, everything, all of it, the sacrifices you've had to make, all worth it. You're going to get so rewarded, and you are being rewarded now. If you don't know it already, it's coming so soon. But I think quite a few of you know that it's here already, and you've started to see the beginnings of it. Like, you feel so vindicated by Spirit. I'm using the Celtic Oracle book and cards. These are mostly animals and trees. They're written by Jerry Maguire Thompson. Not Tom Cruise, Jerry Maguire. Another one. Your card is Bran, the crow or the raven. Talk about Game of Thrones. Ooh, Lannister gold! If I didn't say that in the beginning, man, you got betrayed. Oh, but you kicked Cersei's ass. I don't know if you guys are Game of Thrones fans, but you have been so vindicated, it's not even funny. Your third eye, represented by the High Priestess and this raven. Oh my God, you guys. Oh my God. Big time recompense. Big time. I'm telling you, it's if any of you are going through pain right now, Spirit wants you to know this is for a reason. I'm not one to say, oh, everything happens for a reason. Sometimes shit happens for no damn good reason, okay? And that's just the truth. But Spirit always has your back, and you will always learn something invaluable in it. But this was ordained. This was meant to happen. If it was a betrayal for some of you, it was meant to happen. I just saw Spirit like winding up a clock or a, you know how you wind up a music box? And it's like, then when it starts to spin back, it's going to create this beautiful music or this beautiful mechanism set in place. I don't know why I'm getting that image in my mind, but it's like Spirit winding it up and they're letting it go and it's going to like spin. It was to give you a particular momentum, and it was only absolutely ordained by Spirit. It's crazy. Like that one, definitely it wasn't one of those, everything has a reason. It's not that. I'm telling you, Spirit had absolute, very strong divine hand in this. That one wants to just fall out. Okay, but I'm gonna, no, I'm just gonna go with it. It feels like that's the one. The bottom of this says, I awaken to my full potential. That has to do with this Ace of Wands. The flower. Okay, let me see. Oh God, I hope I can look this up. I haven't gotten used to the layout of this book yet. Oh, it's primrose. It is. Life is not a primrose path. Well, yes, it is. For you, it is, my friend. Primrose, my message is one of awakening. The delicate primrose, flowering in the early spring, comes as a reminder to us to reawaken to our true selves after a time of spiritual hibernation. The primrose flower spirit brings a lightness and ease to the process of change and encourages a fearless openness to the extraordinariness of life.